Okay, my name is Matthew Rydalch, and this is my golf GUI simulator that I'm going to display for you today. So let's go ahead and run the simulator. This is my simulator. It has a background, and you can put in all the specifications that you want over here. To demonstrate how this works, we're going to put in a few certain values. To start, we're going to put in the distance to the hole, which is going to be 150 meters, and we can place that hole. So as you can see, I've marked the tee box and the hole for the bird's eye view and for the side view. Side view marks or graphs the north direction and the y direction, and the bird's eye view graphs the north direction versus the east direction, or vice versa. And to start, we're going to start with a wind direction of 0, and so there's not going to be any wind actually, so 0 magnitude. We're also going to have a 100% hit power. We're going to use a driver. And our hit direction is going to be straight, which would be an angle of 0. We're going to hit the ball. As you can see, we well overhit the hole. So one of the good features about this simulator that I made is that we can use that to judge what we need to do next and adjust accordingly. So we're going to now use a 9-iron. Ball. As you can see, we got closer to the hole, so we can continue to adjust as to get closer and closer to the hole. Now we're going to change some of the specifications. We're going to use 5-mile-an-hour wind coming from the east, which would be a negative 90-degree angle, 5 meters per second. We're going to also decrease our swing power to be 50%. As such, and we're going to use the driver. A 0-degree angle, the ball, and we come well short. So for our last specification for this hole, we are going to go from a 5-mile-an-hour wind, or 5 meters per second wind, to a 10 meters per second wind. From there, we can switch our hit power to be 100%, and we are going to use a 45-degree angle now with a 5-iron. Hit the ball. As you can see, we hit it to the right, and so it went to the right, but the wind started to push it to the left. If you look carefully, you can start to see the curve in the trajectory of the ball. For our last demonstration, we're going to go to a different hole. So we're going to rerun the program, and now the distance is going to be 300 meters. I'm going to place that hole. And specifications we're going to use are going to be a wind direction from the west, which would be a 90-degree angle, a hit direction of 85 degrees into the wind, so that's going to be, so the wind's coming from the west, we want to go into the wind, which will be a negative 85-degree angle. Our hit power is going to be 100%, and our wind magnitude is going to be at 50 meters per second. The club we're going to use is the driver, and we'll go ahead and hit the ball. And since we hit it right into the wind, it basically came right back at us, showing that that probably isn't a good idea. But that's a simulator, or a demonstration of my golf simulator. Thank you.